Joining me now is Congresswoman Mary Miller, a Republican from Illinois. Congresswoman, always good to have you on Newsmax. You were at today's hearing.
Thank you for having me. I was.
You were at today's hearing. What anything surprised you by what you heard from these governors?
Well, continuing to deflect and lie, basically. My biggest surprise is the father of a victim from my district was there, and Governor Pritzker did say he was sorry for their loss. But the fact is, in January, 5 20-year-olds were in a car, and an illegal alien hit them driving 78 miles an hour. He killed Katie on the spot. Another 20-year-old died the next day. The illegal took off on foot. He thankfully was arrested in Texas, and now he's going to be held accountable for his crime. But we need to hold our governor accountable for causing Illinois to be an unsafe place. These are deadly policies, and it's costing the Illinois taxpayers billions.
Well, not only that, Governor Pritzker was also asked about this transgender issue. This has been a big issue,
yes.
Not just in your state, but really across the country. Guys, can we play Governor Pritzker and what he had to say?
Everyone should use the other gender's bathroom today.
I can tell you that you are politicizing this in a way that what we ought to be focusing on is
the
failure of the federal
encouraging men to use women's restrooms
and the Congress to deal with immigration reform.
Do you regret encouraging men to use women's restrooms?
You know, Congresswoman, they act like this is some sort of a joke, but this is no laughing matter.
He's a really bad person, and I'm judging him by his actions. And I told him today, I'm judging you by your actions, not by your words. He stands with the criminals instead of the citizens of Illinois. He stands with the criminals instead of the victims. He stands with the illegals instead of the citizens of Illinois, and he's standing for trans men rather than our daughters in their private spaces and girls' athletics. Everything that J.B. Pritzker promotes is terrible for Illinois.
You know, earlier today, there was an incident, and I wanted to get your take on it. Christine Ohm giving a press conference, and Senator Alex Padilla from California literally lunged at the secretary, and he had to be dragged away by security agents. The idea that this is a sitting member of Congress doing something like this, Congresswoman.
Yes, and I guess the Democrats are proving with their comments about it that they do believe that there are people above the law, and that it's them. They're them as elected officials. So he was disrupting the meeting. He should be treated just like anybody else. And also this afternoon, under oath, J.B. Pritzker said that he would stand in the way of Mr. Holman as he enforces immigration law and deportations.
If in fact that happens, at what point does law enforcement have to step in? I'm just concerned that the regular Joes out there are going to see these lawmakers acting like this, and they realize, well, look, if they get away with it, so can we.
Yes, well, that's why we have to have justice. We've had such a lack of justice for a while, and it's emboldening the criminals and even the rioters out in Los Angeles throwing rocks, hurling rocks at law enforcement and trying to burn the city down, burning cars. They should be arrested and thrown in prison.
Well, it's just unacceptable what's been happening. And Congresswoman, we appreciate your great work up on Capitol Hill, not only for the law-abiding American citizens, but for young girls as well. Thank you for joining us on Newsmax this evening.